Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss the combination of capacitor. We have already gone through the topic parallel plate capacitor, and the capacitance of a capacitor depends on area of the plates of capacitor, separation between two plates or the distance between two plates, and the medium between the plates. This K is dielectric constant. If the vacuum or free space between the plates, then this K becomes equal to 1. But if the dielectric slab or dielectric medium is paper or mica or glass, then K have the value more than 1. For the metal, K is infinite, right? So K is infinite for metal and K is 1 for air or vacuum. It means K varies from 1 to infinity, right? Now we are discussing about the combination of capacitor. Now why the combination is required? When we do not get the required value capacitor or required capacitance, then we can combine two or more capacitors. That is called combination of capacitors, right? Now there are two types of combination. One is series combination of capacitors. Suppose we have three capacitors of different capacitances, right? These three capacitors C1, C2, C3 are their capacitances or capacities, right? So what we will do in series combination, the second terminal of first capacitor should be connected to first terminal of the second capacitor, and the second terminal of second capacitor should be connected to the first, right? Now this is series combination. It means something is flowing through each capacitor in the same quantity. Now what it should be? Now connect with the battery, right? Battery supply the electrons to the circuit and hence the current flows, right? It means if electron is flowing from negative to positive, it means charge is flowing from positive to negative, right? So it means in all the capacitors in series combination, charge is same, right? Charge is same. Second thing, if charge Q flowing through C1, it means there should be a potential drop C equal to Q by V, right? It means V equal to Q by C1, right? So each capacitor, across each capacitor, the potential will becomes different. Since charge is same, capacitances are different, it means voltages or potential difference are different, right? So potential is distributed in inverse proportion of capacitances, right? Since V equal to Q by C, that's why we are saying that potential is distributed in inverse proportion of capacitances, right? It means V equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3, right? So we can write it V equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3. Now substitute the value. Actually we are finding the resultant capacitance. Resultant capacitance means C. We are finding out the value of C. So we should write V equal to Q by C. It means Q is charge, total charge of the circuit, and capacitance is C is net capacitance of the circuit. Similarly, V1 is equal to Q divided by C1. Next, V2 is equal to Q divided by C2. Similarly, V3 is equal to Q by C3. Now substitute values of V, V1, V2, V3, V4, V3. So we can get this formula. Now Q should be cancelled out from each side. The formula becomes 1 by C equal to 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2 plus 1 by C3, right? It means the reciprocal of the reciprocal of net capacitance in series is equal to sum of reciprocals of capacitances of each capacitors, right? So this is the formula. It means if this capacitor of 10 microfarad, this is 10 microfarad, this is 10 microfarad, the resultant capacitance will be 10 by 3. It means it will lower down in series combination. तो अगर हमारे पास बड़ी वैल्यू के कैपेसिटर्स हैं और हम छोटी वैल्यू का कैपेसिटर चाह रहे थे तो हम उनको सीरीज में कनेक्ट करेंगे, राइट, क्योंकि हमें लोअर वैल्यू मिलती है, राइट. Now the parallel combination. In parallel combination there are again three capacitors. There are three capacitors. So we should connect the first terminals of each capacitor. Means this one, this one. These are the first terminals should be connected to each other, and second terminal also connected to each other, right. Then this combination is connected to the potential voltage supply, right. This is the power supply. Now DC power supply is connected. It means charge is going from this point and distribute in three parts, 1, 2 and 3. So the charge along the each capacitor will be different, right, but the potential difference will be equal to potential difference of the supply. So in parallel combination, potential is same across each capacitor, right. This is the clue. Potential is same across each capacitor and charge distributed in direct proportion of capacitances. It means the capacitor having higher capacitance will get more charge, right. So this is potential difference. This is Q1, Q2, Q3, right. Now we have to calculate the formula of C, net capacitance. So what will we do? In the previous case, V equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3. In this case, what will we do? Q equal to Q1 plus Q2 plus Q3, right. The Q charge is distributing in three parts. So Q equal to Q1 plus Q2 plus Q3. Now substitute the value. Q equal to CV. It means Q1 equal to C1V, Q2 equal to C2V, Q3 equal to C3V. Now substitute the value. Then we get this equation. Now cancel out V from each side, left hand side and right hand side. So we get the formula C equal to C1 plus C2 plus C3. It means if we required more value capacitance, so we should connect the capacitor in parallel combination, right. So this is the direct sum of capacitances, that is equal to equivalent capacitance. So you should learn two formula, one for series combination, that is 1 by C equal to 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2 plus 1 by C3, and the other one is C equal to C1 plus C2 plus C3, right. This is for parallel combination. The effective capacitance is the sum of individual capacitance, right. The effective capacitance in parallel combination is larger than largest of the individual capacitance. For example, there are three capacitors, one of 3 microfarad, other one is 4 microfarad, next one is 5 microfarad. So if we connect these three capacitors in parallel combination, so we will get the capacitance more than 5 microfarad, right. Now see, 3 plus 4 plus 5 is equal to 12, which is greater than 5. But when we connect these capacitors in series, so we will get capacitance less than 3, यानी less than the smallest capacitance, right. So these are the two type of combination, but in general there will be the problems of mixed combination, right. Mixed combination means few capacitors are in series, few capacitors in parallel, right? So this type of complex circuits or networks come in the exercise. So that is all about the combination of capacitor, and this is enough for today's lecture. But tomorrow we will solve few questions on these combinations, right? Okay, thank you.